x squared plus 3 over 4. Okay, so they want us to, this is 51. They want us to find the inverse. So we already talked about this. Step 1 is to switch the x's and y's. So this will become an x equals y squared plus 3 all over 4. Just switch the x's and y's. Step 2 is solve for y. So what should we do first? Multiply both sides by the denominator. I'm going to go ahead and switch the sides so my y is on the left. So I'll have y squared plus 3 is equal to 4x. And minus 3. And then square root. So y is equal to plus or minus square root of 4x minus 3. So that's our inverse, right? Inverse of f of x. Any questions on 51? Okay, 52. Mine's packet is stapled a little weird. Is y'all?
Oh yeah, skip over to 61.
No, turn the page. 52 is on the back. Yes?
Oh, it's on the other side, yeah.
Alright. 52 we're on. Everybody find 52 in their pack? Huh?
Yeah.
You just turn the page.
I think some people have different like setups.
Oh, okay. Everybody found it though?
No.
Okay. Jack plans on cutting down on the number of candies he eats daily. That's good, Jack. Today he ate 24 candies.
Oh, size
You
B.
gotta like know, it's like king size bars of candy or it's like little.
Either
I mean,
way,
if it was
that's
like
still
24
a lot.
skills, okay.
Well, let's keep reading. Okay. He plans to eat half that tomorrow. On the day after that, he will eat half his intake again, and so on. Write an equation for the number of candies he will eat at day D, with today being day 0. Domain should be whole number days D greater than or equal to 0. Okay?
Okay.
All right, so E of t, they want us to call this function. His original amount is 24. That's what he's starting with on day 0. Today he ate, yes. He's going to cut that in half every day. And on day 0 he used 24. Okay, will this work? Let's test it. We plug in a 0 for time. In other words, today, day 0, how many candies will he eat?
24. This is 24
Right.
times 1.
1/2 to the 0 power is 1 times 24 is 24.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, t would be 1.
So it would be 24 times 4 half. 25 to 12.
24 times 1/2 eats 12. It works out, right? How about, so the next day you should only eat 6, right? So let's plug in 2, see what happens.
2, that's 24 times 0.025. 0.125, right?
1/4. Why don't you do all that math? 1/2 times 1/2
Yeah, my bad.
is 1/4. 1/4 of 24 is 6. So it works. We okay with this?
Yeah.
Any questions on 52? We still don't know about the candy though.
Let's see.
Either way, I think he's gonna get fat if he eats 24 pieces of candy.
But tomorrow's only eating 12.
That's true. So once he gets
What
to
if he
zero, he'll be
runs?
fine.
What if he gets
Well, I don't know,
That's
maybe
so
that's later in
long.
the pack. We'll keep reading.
Maybe he'll eat his special.
Okay, 53. Solve 2 times 3 to the x power equals 5. The rectangle box looking thing is multiplication. Okay, what do we do?
Divide both sides by 2.
Good. Divide both sides by 2. So 3 to the x power equals 5 halves.
And put it in logarithm form.
Now put it in logarithmic form.
There we go.
Oh god. So x is equal to log base 3 of 5 halves.
And then I just plug that in the calculator.
Change the base. And I got 0.834.
Yeah.
Questions on 53? All right, 54. It wants to solve 2 log of x minus log of 2 equals the log of 3x minus 4. Alright, so basically every term has a log in it. So I need to fix it where it's a single log of something equals a single log of something, then I can drop the logs. Okay. So I need to combine this, the left-hand side, into a single log. What should we do first? Move this 2 up and make it an exponent.
And then divide by the other way.
Now I can combine these 2 into a single log, and it will be x squared divided by 2, right? Because it's minus. Now I've got a single log equals a single log, so I can drop the logs. So I've got x squared divided by 2 is equal to 3x minus 4. Now what?
Multiply both sides by 2.
Good. Multiply both sides by the denominator. So x squared is equal to 6x minus 8.
And square root.
Oh, no.
It's a quadratic. I need to set it equal to 0. So I'm going to move all this over to the left-hand side. So minus 6x, and add 8 to both sides. So I'll end up with x squared minus 6x plus 8 is equal to 0. Now we factor it. A times c is 8. 2 numbers multiply to 8 but add up to negative 6. Negative 4 and negative 2. So it'll be x minus 4 and x minus 2. So x is equal to 2 or 4. And both of those will work just fine. Any questions on 54 before we move on? But yes.
How would you know to put like template and like a quadratic like formula? And not like the form of like the setup.
Because I had an x squared,
So like only if there's like an x squared.
then it's a quadratic. If the highest exponent is 2, the equation is a quadratic. So set it equal to 0.
Is that the only instance that you can do that, or?
Think about what would have happened if we would have done, you said take the square root of both sides?
Yeah.
Okay, so this side would have been x, right? That's good, we're solving for x, but I still would have had an x in my answer.
Oh, okay,
You
yeah.
can't do that, you know what I mean? Right.
Right.
Any other questions on 54 before we move on? Okay. 55. Find the inverse, 55a. We got y is equal to log of x minus 1. And step 1, switch the x's and y's. So x is equal to log of y minus 1. Now we got to solve for y. We get rid of the log, right? Put it in exponential form. What's the base? 10, right? So it'll be 10 to the x power equals y minus 1. And then we'll add 1 to both sides. So the inverse is equal to 10 to the x power plus 1. Any questions on 55a? All right, 55b. They give us y is equal to 4 log base 3 of x and then plus 1. All right, step 1, switch the x's and y's. All right, now solve for y. Subtract 1 to both sides. I'm going to go ahead and switch the sides. So I have 4 log base 3 of y is equal to x minus 1. Now what? Divide both sides by 4. So log base 3 of y is equal to x minus 1 over 4.